This again is one of the important reactions of ketones. Ketones undergo reaction with peracid. What is a peracid? A peracid is one which contains an additional oxygen. As for example, this is known as perbenzoic acid. This is known as benzoic acid. Now we have an extra oxygen in this. Therefore, we write it as perbenzoic acid. The peroxy linkage is there. Per acid, any per compound contains, and the compound is named as per, it means it contains a peroxy linkage, something a part of hydrogen peroxide. So this is actually a peracid. This is simply given as a general name as peracid. It can be any other peracid. As for example, this is known as perbenzoic acid. This, in other words, is known as peracetic acid. So any one of the peracids can be used in this particular reaction. When it is used, actually the reaction that happens is this undergoes oxidation, and finally this will turn out to be an ester. The product obtained in this case will be, there will be a rearrangement also involved in this. Therefore, we will have an ester corresponding to this. This is known as, this actually ketone reacts with the peracid. They have explained what is meant by a peracid, contains a peroxy linkage. It is not oxidized by acids or by any other reagent, but by means of a peracid, and undergoes a rearrangement also. You will find there is an oxygen is inserted between the ring and the CO. The oxygen migrates between the ring and the CO. Therefore, this type of reaction is referred as Baeyer-Villiger reaction or rearrangement. It can be said, or it can even be called as, since an oxidizing agent is used, it can be called as Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement or Baeyer-Villiger oxidation or Baeyer-Villiger, simply Baeyer-Villiger reaction. It is a rearrangement reaction. It is an oxidation reaction also. This also leads to the formation of, there are two important things that are occurring. One is an oxidation, the other one is a rearrangement. Therefore, it is known by both the names, either a rearrangement or an oxidation, and these are all one of the important reactions of the ketones. As for example, if you take a ketone like this ketone is cyclohexanone. When it is subjected to the reaction with peracid, we get a cyclic ester. This is a 6-membered ring. One more oxygen gets inserted, and this is get a cyclic ester, or this is known as a lactone. This is also one of the products. Normally, this is not a cyclic ketone. This is an open chain. Ketone part of it, this is part of a cyclic ketone. So cyclic ketone, when it undergoes the Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement, this will give rise to a cyclic ester, or this is the regular ester. This is the cyclic ester, or otherwise known as lactones. So this reaction is known as the Baeyer-Villiger oxidation.